Okay, I had a little bit of time to look at our options here. Yeah, no, it's not the Screamer, it's something else. Sword. Halberd of the North or Cleaver. All attacks ignore target shield and armor bonuses. Um, I don't like this because I looked at some of the creature files, and although some of them do have armor, most of them have a very high natural armor. So meaning this will not really do shit. There are other considerations too if we want a weapon. Well, it would still hit much better against heavily properly armored targets. Problem is, those are not the ones with the highest armor class usually. It would help there. There's another thing we don't have that would also help us deal damage, and that would be the sure if yeah, I'm not sure if the ability is here, but it's sure shot or something. It provides basically the weapon has a power that says it's treated as a +5 enchanted weapon without actually being an enchanted +5 weapon. The difference is simply this. Um, it's worse at actually providing attack bonuses and damage bonuses. What it is better is bypassing damage resistances. If that makes sense. Um, we have, I think we have, for example, damage reduction of 10 slash +5. So you need a +5 weapon to ignore that damage reduction. And that's what that kind of weapon would provide. So the armor shield penetrating tool would provide we would need just a lesser attack roll to actually hit. The sure shot or whatever the ability is called would provide us. It would be in ways harder to hit than a magic weapon, but when it hits, it will pretty much always do damage. There might be something with absolute bonuses to damage reduction, but this is probably the most typical kind. Large damage reduction and then a bonus at the end. And I think +5 enchantment is pretty much the largest. So it just means the cleaver isn't. I don't think it does exactly. It does exactly what it says, but what it says isn't all that attractive. This, on the other hand, Halberd of the North. Sure striking. Weapon is treated as having a +5 enchantment for the purpose of hitting creatures that require magical weapons to hit. That's not. That's sort of misdirects the most useful aspect of this. Require magical weapons to bypass their damage resistance would be more useful. This is a weapon we can use. We don't have a great cold damage weapon, this would be one, and it would be our only weapon with a +5 enchantment. So I think I'll take Halberd of the North. It'll suck up all my coin, but we don't have sure striking either, and we will never get that with our fists. So fight. That's let's look at it briefly. 18, 15, 12, 9. 18, 13, 8. So one attack less. What's the critical threat range? Triple damage, a lot of damage. Normal, cold, strength, power attack, damage potential 18 to 52. Oh. Well, this is 12 to 31. Isn't exactly bad either. And you get an extra attack. So, yeah, what's done is done. Let's go to the jungle. I'd like to take on the Guardian.
I'd rather
Just
fight.
to see how we could try to manage it. But it is without a doubt a tough task for us.
A challenge.
A lot of piercing, a lot of gold.
Enough! Mosquitoes.
Probably would be better, especially against mages. They have a lot of those protections, but in general it's a tool to use. It's not meant to be a replacement for our main weapon.
Mosquitoes.
Not sure we're going to pretend to be part of the cult here. I just don't see that working all that well.
Mosquitoes.
My ability to convincingly lie to people is pretty much non-existent. Usually I don't probably even have the option. If it's not a blatant lie option. It's not smart enough to see the opportunity. These. Well, we can identify them later. No, we lose quite a lot of armor points. Screw this. Not my style anyway. Where's that? Pure blood sorcerer. There's two of them.
Take it all.
And they didn't have the time to put up any defenses.
You fight like children. Enough!
Yeah, at this point that kind of a sentence is much more believable. Well, you can just trash them without any real problem. And it has a little bit of weight.
Mosquitoes.
Native should be here. Okay, nothing useful from them. Don't think I'll start collecting these until we have the missing one. I have to go into the temple to get it. It's just a useless waste of space in my inventory until that point anyway. So, although we could just apply them here now.
Enough!
Yeah, one of them is broken. And the broken piece is inside the temple. Okay. Where exactly is the other missing piece? There it is. Okay, the temple is gonna... Well, if we would pretend to be members of the temple, we could avoid a lot of fighting. The thing is, I also know where we need to go to get that missing piece, so we could, if we wanted to, really wanted to wrap it up very fast. However, I'm also sort of inclined to maybe take a little bit of a look. Ah, crap. This might buy us a little bit of time. Don't really want to use them though. Let's just go in, hope for the best. Then kill everyone when things don't work out that way.
I'd rather fight.
Why can't we enter that portion of the... Ooh,
Mosquitoes.
that hurt.
You fight like children.
There's a huge amount of traps here. Not sure why. This is in no way a unnecessary place for you to come to.
fight like children. Oh, yeah.
More +2 arrows.
Take it all. You fight like children.
Okay, he's resisting 1 point of every hit I do. I don't get what's the entire point of those very low resistances. I mean, it's not like it's going to make any kind of a difference at any point of the game. Okay, these rooms are totally empty. This was the entire point of having them here.
You fight like children.
Just another reason to, I guess, move as fast as you can through this area. Snake bite. Ooh, must be super powerful spell to come and get it. Yeah, it's crap. Seems like, ooh, what is this? Yuan-ti priest. Seems like a barracks area of sorts. This is a trap area that's used to probably disarm the trap. Wow. Wow, what amazing items. Almost good enough to make me want one, but not at all.
Enough!
Okay, there's definitely some kind of school area there. Pure blood fighter initiates a lot of barracks types areas here. Not quite sure where you would get there anyway. Ah, here. But it's a massive level that seems mostly just a waste of time. This is where you need to go. Okay, what is happening? I think we're gonna go help the Heartless Dead. Whoops. Sorry about that. Dude, it was a total accident. Oh, this might be the only interesting thing here. There's no lock on this door. It seems to be warded against spells. It's likely the blocks in this room, maybe a combination mechanism of some kind. No shit. Can see that coming. You attack me even once, I will
Ah!
Okay. Let's close the door so we can work in peace here. Ah. So we probably need to push them all down. And that would be a reset button. So how many of them even are there? About 10. Okay. This should probably be done systematically, but let's see. What affects which? Let's see if we can wing it. Oh, we can't. Oh. No. It's a success at least. Where are these? Histashis. Fine, come and take it. There's enough fish to go around, so
Take it all.
this is probably the well, the high priest might be have something of value too. Other than that, it's probably the only
Take it
worthwhile
all.
thing we can expect to find here. Okay, 3 items already. Powerful spells. Yeah, container's full, that's bad. Means we have a huge amount of trash. Is that a wand? I think that's a wand of lightning. Nothing too interesting to be honest. Now that we're doing this, how many anti-magic scrolls do we even have? Okay, not seeing a single one. Protection from magic, that's one. One anti-magic. Will probably last for a while. We're definitely would like one more magic protection scroll. Other way we can leave. I think we're going to murderize the High Priestess and that's about it. Wait. Secreted hearts. Okay. I'm actually the heartless one of those. They're so dead. Don't really care. I'm here for the loot. Here's our lovely little priestess.
Take it all.
Yeah, take it. You filthy little snake.
You fight like children.
Okay. A bit worrisome. Coiled Cabal Disciple. Oh my god. Get away from me.
Fight like children. Enough!
Yeah. This is that kind of thing that this weapon was made for, and I need to stop using that. Yeah. Not resist that, are you?
Fight like children. Enough! Enough! Take it all. Mosquitoes. Fight like children. Ignore the pain.
Why aren't
Fight
you
like
hitting? Have you stopped doing things again?
Mosquitoes. Fight. Enough!
I'm looking at this and I don't see I don't see a single attack roll. Again, what the hell are you doing? It looks like I just got... The AI just stopped doing things again. It's 3 attacks per round. It's not something that you see it on a regular basis. Your color pops up there. Uh, except when it really
Challenge.
doesn't.
You fight like children. Enough!
While fighting these, because they'll take part in the fighting anyway.
What?
Might as well kill them now then.
You fight like children. Done. fight like children. Mosquitoes.
Yep. He got his heart, so he died. Suppose you're supposed to use them like a sort of a battering ram to get through the defenses here. Just making sure he took the heart. All the hearts. I'm going to try to do a quick kill on the priest. Yeah, no cabals, no anything. Just a quick death you didn't deserve. Ah, now they're doing something. They are shielding themselves, but no way. Ooh.
Hmm?
Fine, fine.
Too easy.
I'm game.
Take it all. Mosquitoes.
Summoning salamanders.
Fight like children. Mosquitoes.
Yeah, that's better.
Enough! Fight like children. Mosquitoes. Enough!
We do need to get a
Mosquitoes.
handle on this ridiculous amount of spells coming our way.
Mosquitoes. Fight like children. Enough! Mosquitoes.
Viper's Fang Assassins. Okay.
As you wish. Take it all. A challenge.
Ashura. Yeah, kill the butting sorcerer first. Can actually do damage with his spell. Cleric can't.
Take it
Clerics.
all. Enough!
Come on, kill it. It's a cleric.
Enough!
I wonder how many people there actually are waiting for us on
Mosquitoes.
the other side of that door. Seems like quite a few. Ooh. 25 points of damage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, indeed. What is that? In Hartree. So a few named guys coming after us too. On the positive side, I didn't have to go out to look for trouble. All I have to do is go into a dead end area and on us. Okay, anymore. We've dealt with mages,
Not like
assassins.
this.
Burning blood.
Enough! You fight like children.
Whatever.
Not like this.
Oh, we went berserk. Okay. Usually berserk means that you actually do something
You
instead
fight
of
like
just stand there
children.
like a moron. Seriously, do something.
Huh.
Are we immune to bludgeoning damage? Or really? Well, we have other types of damages too. Ah, okay, let's see. What did we gain from this mass murder again? Apparently arrows. Berserk habits have too many arrows. Ah yes, couple of rings, bracers, usual suspects. Nothing all that interesting. So, let's get the hell out of here. Do need to rest someplace. Do want to try to take on that dragon. Might be one of the few remaining enemies we can get experience from.
Fine.
It's not gonna be easy. Um, 2 months later. Yeah, try to do it in sunlight at least. I'm not gonna try anything particularly clever here. Not at least yet. Teleport without errors. We'll teleport directly to our location. Chahopek, the Guardian. All hail Chahopek. Where is he going? He's stuck there. That's got to be embarrassing. Maybe he can't teleport out error because we're basically... Okay. Let's see what happens when we appear. He can use his acid attack on us no matter what, so... Just see. Oh, yeah. There is no escape. That's what it's trying to sell to us. You can try to hide, but you're not going to hide successfully. I think you should come here. Best place to be, really. Come on. Come on, you lazy son of a bitch. I've seen better attack rolls. I'll say that. What is it trying to do? It's not doing anything. Yeah, panic. Ooh, we're gonna suffer from that crap. Run! Where is it going? Probably trying to come after us. Can't.
Taste my fury.
Okay. Then, yeah, attack rolled 9. That's not 4. I see a good attack roll, so I could see what we need to actually hit it.
Enough. Mosquitoes.
Yeah, it'll hit us on any strike. What I'm worried about is what do I need to do? Okay. 39 hit. And it doesn't have any damage reductions in that sense. Took the damage, that's fine. Hope you kill all those other guys, because they're in my way. Blocking my escape, so hope you all burn in hell, by the way. Why can't I... It's forcing me to do all kinds of saving throws constantly. What it means is I can't move. Every time the effect lands, my character sort of stops for a second. Other thing is, we need the myth color. We're not gonna be saved by armor class here. He has more bonuses than we have armor class, so he'll hit on anything but a critical miss. This isn't gonna be fun, but yeah. We missed. Oh, we missed terribly. We need like maybe something like 25% of our attacks might hit. So kill the Mesro warriors. Please do. Really. All they do is block my way. 3. Yeah, critical hit. Barely injured, yeah. Not too worried about it. It's dangerous, but the thing is, even if I use every buffing item I have, it still hit with pretty much every hit, so there's no incentive for me to use or any kind of real buff. Because the only chance I have it requires me to do this running away, sneaking, trying to get a hit in here, that sort of thing. That does mean we should up our attack as much as possible. So there's nothing I can really do here. I don't think any kind of spell scroll would do any difference, so potion of luck would help a little bit. Not much though, not enough to even mention it. Potion of heroism. Attack. Well, it'll aid a little. Aid. Um, it won't last long enough. We have two things we can basically do: drink that potion, use a strength boosting item. That's it. It'll help. Every little bit helps. So what are we looking at? Yep. Quite nice hit-to-hit bonuses. 27. We're basically relying on the first attack quite a lot. So 27, 27, so it's the same. This does more damage though. So oh yeah. Okay, please don't block me. Yeah, we're not doing a huge amount of damage, but doing damage. Only the ice damage can get blocked, really. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. Cheap as shit. Got to use it too. We take 52, 62 slashing damage from Tropic the Guardian. So yeah. Reasons why we don't do melee damage with it. I don't. Yeah, look at that. Anywhere, even remotely near the dragon, we're constantly being stopped when we just want to run. That's very annoying, because if we go stop within his reach for, well, for one, we have a hard time getting out of his reach because of those constant stops. Two, yeah, again, it's so incredibly annoying. I could easily get away. I'm constantly being put to danger by the fucking retarded AI doing just not moving. Oh my god. He's hurt. Yeah, suck on that. I think it's the AI because now we're moving. Yeah, AI on is just murder. Jesus Christ, it'll get you killed more than anything else. And I don't know what it's trying to do. Run. We got 2 good hits. Attack rolls 2 and 3. You know, it's stopping us still. Stopping us a little bit less, but still. I don't know what it's trying to do. It has to be some kind of an invisible effect. So every time we have to do a saving throw or something like that. Well, the speed is coming in handy. I failed. Of course it did. Teleportation without error. In our list of bullshit powers, both like the heavy magic in D&D world, and I sort of hate it because it allows you to do such bullshit things. It's ridiculous. Yeah, this is gonna take forever because of our terrible attack rolls. I think we've gotten for in the last couple of minutes we've gotten like a 1 normal or average, I probably should say. Jesus Christ, don't stop every fucking second! It's oh whoa.
You fight like children.
It feels like a computer is cheating because our only real chance of survival is trying to evade him. So he's trying to stop us from moving.
Not like this.
Yeah, I can't move again. Shit. And our attack rolls are again constantly below average, below average, below average, below average, below average. That's how it should be if it's random. You get really annoying sequences of throws. But it's so fucking annoying. Because it's like we can try 2 hits and we'll have to go. Again, not moving. Probably wouldn't have taken a single point of damage here if the fucking movement system actually worked. Okay, I'm hating this game considerably in a dragon fight, so I'm very glad there aren't proper dragon fights more often in this game. Oh my god, we're constantly stuck! I'm trying to move, but the... Yeah, again. Again! It's so... I can't... this is... I'm getting very upset about the game. Yeah, it's some kind of effect. You notice, because every time we sort of get stuck, and we're near the Mezro warriors, they get those will saving throws that they have to make. They have... yeah, again, stuck. I have to say
If
I hate
need be.
this very, very much. Because I feel like I'm fighting more against the retarded pathfinding than I'm against the monster. Or whatever movement system the game fucking uses. What's causing that? I don't want to even guess. I hate it. It's yeah.
You fight like
I'm
children.
I can't move. Oh my god. Yeah, again you stop. Again. I mean, holy shit, this is so aggravating. Yeah, again. Again. It's hard enough to try to escape it without these oddities, and then you come along too. Oh, and I'd failed. Lovely. Isn't that lovely? Again, again, again. I don't think I've managed to get away from it. Yeah, again, again,
Ignore the
again.
pain.
Yeah, it wasn't enough that they gave them such bullshit powers. They have to sort of cheat to get me, so I can't avoid. Yeah, again, constantly fighting that. Holy shit, this is aggravating. This is the most aggravating experience in a game I had in a
You
long
fight
time.
like
Yeah,
children.
I'm so ready to fucking just cheat that motherfucker and kill it because I feel like the game is robbing me of my only proper advance that I've had through this whole time, and that's so aggravating, so fucking aggravating. Because it's not like it's even hard. It shouldn't be. It's only fucking difficult because the game is screwing me over instead of allowing me to fight. It's such a huge spam of some kind of background dice rolls that I just can't do it. And I'm taking like 60 points of attack damage from this attack, so there's no way. Fucking shit. Screw this. Screw this. I'm not going through that. It's clearly killable, but I don't want to go through that aggravation.
Smack
Did
whom?
I save already? It's still alive. I might have. I didn't. Yeah, I don't give a shit about that. I'll just go and kill all the Yuan-ti. At least that's the movement system works normally there. Oh my god. I have to say, my opinion of the game has gone. The more I play this, has
Fine.
gone downhill. Every game has those aggravating things, but this just works oddly.
Take it off. Oh, yeah.
I'd say the best parts of this game are probably experienced in the first couple of chapters. Then it's not terrible.
Mosquitoes.
It's just okay. And then there are some very weird
You fight like
annoyances
children.
that constantly pick on you and sort of wear you down.
What?
So the overall
Mosquitoes.
experience might seem worse than it actually. Well, if it
You
if
fight.
it seems worse,
Enough.
it is worse. But it's not like there's. If you tell it to someone else, there wouldn't be anything massively wrong with or special with it. But
Mosquitoes.
how it actually is implemented and how it comes out, it feels, I guess, worse than it should be.
Mosquitoes.
this is just gonna be incredibly tedious, and that's what I wanted to avoid. But the Guardian fight is both tedious and incredibly aggravating, and the aggravation that's the ultimate sin. It's not like it's just difficult. It can be incredibly frustrating, very frustrating in fact, but it's you still feel that everything is fair. It's tough. I mean, it's really tough.
Take it all.
You feel it's fair and might
Face
feel
my
it's unfair,
fury.
but it's still fair in the sense that you don't feel this game is cheating. It just may put you in a
Take it all.
maybe you feel impossible situation, and that's frustrating you. But you don't feel that it's just pulling a magical power out of its ass, for example, in order to make it impossible for you, or uh, use some kind of aimbot or something to really cheat on you, doing something that, according to what you played so far, should be basically impossible. And there's the frustrating of, okay, the game seems to be working normally, but instead of playing the game, you're fighting the user interface. You just can't get it to do what you want to do. And not again because the maneuver you're attempting or something is
Challenge.
hard. You're trying to do a very simple thing, but the game refuses to do it for some reason, and you don't see any particular reason. Mobility is life for us. If the bastard just should run. That sort of thing, I think, is something that happens in Baldur's Gate 2 too. It doesn't happen in my like I played it, but there's in the Drow City area, you have a option to be have an illusion cast on you that basically transfers your character models to Drow, and I think something sort of similar happens to them too, which is why I've disabled that habit from happening. And such a simple thing. Oh my god, it was
You
aggravating.
fight like children.
We're definitely using a wrong character for trying to use that thing, that tactic. Is there a way to disable this? Maybe use oh shit. What's going on here? Having a party?
Oh yeah. You fight like children. Oh yeah. Enough! Enough! Mosquitoes. Mosquitoes.
What are these? Pure blood sorcerers. I think pure bloods in general are something that can harm us.
Oh yeah.
But we need to take care of them first. Sorcerers aren't doing shit. I guess they're here because of some kind of script and they're totally unable to react to changes that happened here with the fighting.
Taste my fury.
Shocking, I know. Hard to believe that they might be having these kind of problems.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mosquitoes.
I'm supposed.
Fight like children. Mosquitoes.
I feel like I've have to suffer from these
Mosquitoes.
type of things before. What I mean is things that don't really show up, or you don't take that much of a notice if you play in a group, because
Take it
you
all.
always have other things to take your attention, so you don't notice when it really happens, or someone don't notice it that much. Suddenly
Fight like
someone just
children.
isn't doing something, for example, that you notice. But you didn't notice how it happened, you just noticed that after some time you don't notice the normal action you should. So you shrug it off and move on. But when you play solo, then all your attention is on one guy.
As you wish.
You notice
Fine.
everything that happens that shouldn't be happening, everything that's little oddities, every little bug on the movement system. You're constantly it's shoved in your face. You can't do anything but pay attention to it. Her movement speed sort of slowed a little. There should still be other guys here.
Enough!
I'm sure there's a way to disable that trap. I'm also quite sure that the fact that we started the fight here means that we probably can't do it.
Enough!
Can't possibly disarm the switch. Still have to endure it.
Enough!
Looks like fire damage.
Mosquitoes.
I guess we'll wait. We can't disarm the trap, so
Mosquitoes.
have to endure it.
You fight like children.
Yeah, yeah. Third training area. There have to be some of them still alive. Otherwise we would have gotten some kind of notification. Protection from acid. Okay. Yeah, you have broken the strength. There was a notification. What do you know? We'll have to fight the Guardian. Ah. Ah. I'm sort of disappointed in the fight in another way.
Not like this.
This should, yeah, this is a hack and slash, but it also means you should have. Why do you need to rely on? I understand relying more on bullshit
Too
powers
easy.
because it's a crutch. So I understand it if you don't have a huge focus in combat. It makes a lot more sense because you just don't have the time to design fights or something. The systems, AI, whatever, interesting scenarios. So you give bot possess huge bullshit powers as a crutch to make them some kind of a challenge. So I sort of dislike it more here than I probably would dislike it in a more story-based game. Because this is more hack and slash than anything else. So, okay.
Cedra. Many
They
times
should
have
do
I
it
urged the people.
properly.
I don't think Cedra wants to under my lead.
Step away.
The right.
I too am a.
Quit your heart-bleeding charade.
Okay, not a good time to come here.
Bane, damn you, mercenaries. Enjoy it for now.
I can see there is no.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Of course you were. Hey, what do we have? Yeah, buff yourself. Huh. Get healed. I do think I have to keep him alive, so this battle isn't just for show. You can very easily die here. So we definitely want to focus on targets that go after him first.
Enough!
I don't think this should be too difficult for us. We just constantly have to keep in mind that Isilor is a vital character in this game. So if he goes down, it's an automatic game over for us too.
Take it all. Ah! Oh, yeah.
Where next action? Yeah. Bring it on. Okay, the general or whatever should be the only real threat here.
Fight like children.
We are resisting or have damage reduction against everything else. So yeah.
Mosquitoes.
This is good, we can keep them away from Isilor.
Mosquitoes. Mosquitoes. Take it all.
How many of these do we have to kill? Where is he? Hit the casters
Fight like
first.
children.
They're the real threats, always are.
Fight like children.
The archers are a proper threat too.
Oh, yeah. Enough!
Only when they're using their arrows.
Enough! Fight like children. Take it all.
I think I'll kill the archers, then we'll go to Isilor. See if we can heal. I want to get healed before the next group of enemies comes.
Enough!
We should wrap up nicely to call the hard section anyway. Oh no, it comes the fucking Dragon Eye. That's something I'm going to try to speed through quite quickly. Again, place where fighting is totally pointless and it's very time consuming anyway if you try to kill everything.
Take it all.
Yeah. You heal me? Oh, thanks. Please don't do you come here, you don't have any defenses anymore.
Mosquitoes. Fight like children.
Yeah, I think Isilor is running out of spells.
Mosquitoes. 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 Take it all.
What is he casting? Play living or
Fight
destruction?
like children. You fight like children.
Whatever. Isilor is definitely running
Too easy.
dry. We need to get the general and the casters.
Mosquitoes. Enough! You fight like children. Mosquitoes. You fight like children.
Okay, I think we've got this. Attack something for God's sakes.
Mosquitoes.
Okay, they're mostly focused on me now.
Mosquitoes.
I think Isilor will be just fine. Because I also think it'll might be the last enemy.
You have done it. The crossroads are not sealed, but did you simply, as Medei made clear, the Legion advances its force? What would you like to discuss?
God's God's supply to heal this time. Ah. And a save. We do have opportunity to do shopping
need
still,
to,
and we can even visit places we've visited earlier. At least to some extent. For example, we did make a promise to the builder of the ice temple that we'll give do a favor for him, so he'll collect at some point. So that will give us a back to that sort of map movement too, even if we don't have the access otherwise. There should be a shopkeeper in the severed hand, even at the end. So still a few options here and there. Firstly, we should look into healing items. Although resting is available in the tower, and we basically just need enough potions to do a single fight. I'd like to go over some scroll options if I can in certain places. I need another anti-magic or protection from
At
magic
once.
scroll.
Fine.
I don't. I probably just haven't been paying attention to it, so I don't recall where to get it. And it's fairly important. It's not, I don't think, mandatory. We have one, and that'll be probably enough. However, I don't like to chance it if I don't have to. It's a fairly cheap item to buy anyway. You'd be a fool not to buy it. Maybe you're not experienced with the system, so you don't understand how powerful of a tool anti-magic that lasts so long can be. Or don't just care. It's not like you need it to play the game. But it's a very cheap tool. Don't get much powerful than that. Much more powerful than that, so
A challenge.
I don't feel like doing the inventory management now.
Smack.
The dragon fight sort of took the wind out of me. Not like we have to do a lot of management anyway, but just identify a few
Too
items and
easy.
sell them away. What do you have? A lot of interesting stuff. It's not what I'm looking for. Thematic shield field is useful. Very useful. It's not that useful. I don't recall where the scroll can be even found. Maybe it can be found, and that's precisely the problem. Sort of expecting to be able to buy it. I should have found it. Either way,
Too easy.
let's better do the management now. A simple identification job and sell the crap. I think I'm going to cheat here a little. Just move them in and out of container. It's faster that way. So we have a few more items more than I actually realized. Quite a huge number, in fact. Fair enough. It's easier for us to get rid of them this way. Ring of Protection +3. I think we have +3 too at the moment. Vampirics, Short Sword. Poison Fang. Shock Resistance Ring. Freedom of Movement. I think those will go to the backpack. We'll keep those. Keep one of the lightning. What the fuck is this? An armor. Immune to spell, charm person. A lot of these light armors. I think probably the vast majority of the armors in this game, magical armors, are light armor. And I'm not quite sure why. Maybe someone really wants to play with a rogue constantly. Or a bard or something. Ooh, acid damage. Reliable acid damage. We don't have proficiency in that though. Another ring of protection +3. Okay. More unidentified stuff. We already have this. Yeah. It's another ring of the warrior. Movement. Protection +3 versus +2. Shock resistance. Don't particularly see a lot of use for the shock resistance. The thing is, maybe there is, and I just don't realize it. There was some boots of speed somewhere too, and we didn't buy them yet. Okay, I'll just sell this
Fine.
crap. And who went there? Was it you? You had the boots, you had the better sling. Let's just sell our crap and leave things there. Oh, arrows. All arrows must go. Okay, what about this? Arrows, ring of protection, another ring of protection +3. Sparkling. Yeah, I think we can afford whatever we wanted to buy. I'll keep the ring of the warrior, the second one. I think those kind of protection stack, yeah. 180,000 gold from these, so 250,000 gold. Okay, whatever did we want to buy here? We wanted to buy a sling and then the boot speed. Were they even here? Somewhere else, and cloaks. I'll buy a cloak of displacement. Boot speed. Then what else? The cleaver. All attacks ignore target shield and armor bonuses, but we don't have the ability to even use great swords. Screw it. We have 180,000 gold, a lot of decent items. Okay, what kind of cloak do we have? fire resistance. Yeah, that's wonderful. Immune to disease sling. Always a classic. Yeah, I want to see the speed boost effects. Take the sling. It has to be decent enough of a trip so
Done.
we can see the effect clearly. Not a 3-second trip. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're just slower with the... Yeah, just slows us down. So Dash,
Snag one.
Bus, Monk's abilities they're just faster. So foot speed, waste of time, go away. No point loading. We have 200,000 gold, but what do we care about that? We could even buy +4 bullets if we wanted to, which we don't. Yeah, we'll leave things there. Dragon Eye next. Terrible, terrible, terrible Dragon Eye. What's the experience situation? We're 2,000 away from the level up needed. Uh, we're not getting anything from anywhere, so I'm using the experience points book. Quests have been our only real source of experience for a long time already. I don't think there's gonna be much change there, so use it. Mm-mm. 8,000 over the level up limit. This will be the last month level, which will get us higher damage with our fists, and I think we get a +4 fists. So, and feet that we don't have any use for. Okay. Will saves, concentration checks, maybe a weapon ability. Forester, yeah, wilderness lore. Fortitude saving throw. Saving throws are always nice, but it's not really a problem for us. We're mostly failing on critical failures, and it won't help there. So, great sword, large sword. I'm inclined to just take weapon skill. Or maybe better at pole arms. It wouldn't be a bad thing. I think you can get a genuine +5 two-handed sword. So maybe a great sword proficiency, so we can take advantage of that. Yeah, I like that. We might not use it, but that's a -4 negative removed if we decide to use it. So it'll be quite usable weapon. Yeah. Looking good. In fact, how good are we looking? Yeah, we have our 4 attacks on weapons too now. So there's no real difference between using a weapon or using your unarmed attack abilities, except that we got a damage bonus out of to that. So what would be now 25 to 55. versus 15 to 39. So why would you use your fist? Because you want to do blunt damage for some reason. And your number of attacks are actually 3 instead of 4. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Did I lose attack again? Yeah, yeah, the base attack abilities are the same, but in hand number of attacks. Yeah, I just don't get it. We
Too easy.
lost. Yeah, key strike was 4, stunning attacks, except no, now it's there. Maybe it's also too quick switch between the weapons. So yeah, it's pretty much the same. Except you do extra bludgeoning 1d6 damage. It's the same except with lesser damage and lower critical, so but it's not quite fair. This has a lot of potential damage that most of the time won't materialize. Yeah, especially the 10% chance of the cold damage. I think it's all calculated in there too, and that won't be actually in effect most of the time. Still, okay. Now I have 3 attack on this. I just don't get how this works at times. Yeah, we have just 3 attack on this. That makes more sense. I think it just transferred the 4 attacks because we switched around. Yeah, now I have 3 attacks. What is going on here? Maybe I need to wait a round before it switches. Okay. Or something. Yeah, now it's probably just have to wait. So I would say we probably have 3 attacks on the halberd still. I just switched around so fast it didn't have time to change, and 4 attacks on unarmed. Either way, we'll end. We're in a good position. We have good stuff. Even if we don't get the second antimatic scroll, I think we'll be just fine. Ooh, speed is wonderful. Okay, Dragonite.